Okie dokie. Did it actually work? Is the question. Alright, it did work. We are public. Let me not do that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, whether you are watching this video, this live stream currently, or in the near future, because I'm going to leave this bad boy up on the channel. This is the first time I've uploaded on this channel in over a year. Over a year. But before we get started, I got to check a few things out. Make sure that this is working. Let's see. I will say the video looks pretty crisp. Pretty crisp. Okay, so the last time that I played this game, I played a little bit yesterday. I restarted the entire account. I'm going to turn my volume down just a little bit. I'm sure that the sound for you guys is probably a little bit loud as well. Let me turn it down to make a little minor adjustment, see what happens. So the last time I played this game, this little elk right here, the last video uploaded to this channel of Way of the Hunter was a 5-star elk that I got. It was my first 5-star animal on this game. And I had big plans for this game when it first came out. Unfortunately, this game came out at a very bad time for me. Nothing bad, of course. It's just a bad timing. I moved across the state to a new place, and as soon as we got to our new home, we found out that we were having a kid. So there wasn't enough time for me to do any kind of uploading videos, to really do any kind of YouTube content on top of a new house, a kid on the way, and a full-time job. But I got bored a few days ago, and I also just dropped a decent amount of money on about 600 acres of land in the upstate of South Carolina to be able to hunt up here this coming up season. So I figured that why not hop on Way of the Hunter and give it another shot and see what happens, see how I like it. So I completely reset the account. The only thing that was stream's current bit rate is lower than recommended. Let's see what that is. Bit rate of 13,500. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that they recommend that. We're not going to do that today or this stream. We'll do that another time. But to kind of catch up, since the first video, the only video on this channel of Way of the Hunter, I had a 5-star elk. It was about a 22-minute video. The first 5-star animal that I killed on Way of the Hunter. And following that, I played the game, had all these videos that I wanted to record full of gameplay. And I had another 5-star elk. I had a 5-star moose and a few 5-star whitetail deer that I had up in the lodge. And now we're going to completely reset. Now that we know a little bit more about what kind of is almost like a fresh game for me now. I don't know too much about it. So after a year, we're going to give it another shot and see what we can do. I haven't made too much progress on this now. And I'm following blood for some reason. Where am I? We're going to restart at the house. We're just going to go back to the house, check a few things out for the gear, because I do want to do some of these. I do want to do the missions as well, but we got to get a little bit of money first, because I let me check it and see, because I believe yesterday what I did was I bought a bow. It was very smart of me, right, to do that. I want to clear that bow, and we also have that too. See, that's the one thing that I didn't too much like, because I bought the DLC yesterday as well, and the only thing that I did not like about buying the DLC is that you can just kind of claim these weapons and not really just like completely restart. You can just claim the weapons and roll with it. But elk is probably my favorite favorite thing to hunt, so we might just have to give the elk a take this gun with us as our secondary. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take that as a secondary just in case we cross any elk. Right now we're just kind of thinning the herd out. We'll do challenges as we come, but we only have $774 currently. The next thing we have to do is get pheasants, but we're gonna have to wait until we're able to afford a shotgun before we're able to do that. We also do have a bow. The last thing that I knew that I wanted to do was get the bow going. We have tree stands in here now. Are you serious? No joke. It has been a freaking. I guess I've been gone for way too long. We're definitely gonna have to take advantage of that. I had no idea that we could actually get tree stands now. That was the one big thing the last time I played that I really wanted to see different the next time I played. But since I played, new map DLCs, new weapon DLCs, all kind of new stuff to the game. I did buy I think it was the first map that they came out with. I did buy that yesterday as well as the weapons pack. But I was playing the new map and I was like, I think I need to kind of go back to where I played at originally and then redo that. Maybe even try to see if I can't beat the story mode on this before I go playing any new map. So it's there. Just haven't got the chance to use it yet. Now before we get started, I'm gonna check one thing real quick. Okay. Okay, no, it looks fine. It looks fine. Why is YouTube popping this up? Okay, I don't care that you want me to stream at a higher bit rate. Okay. So, anyways, like I said, a lot of new stuff came out. We're gonna restart the main story, redo everything, see if we can't get a few nice few nice 5 stars going on while we do this. But I am also at the same time, I really do want to go try the Transylvania. I've never tried Transylvania, and I also want to go to the new map as well that I've only played like 10 minutes of. But that's going to be for a future time. This map and me, dude, this is the reason why I fell in love with this game when I first played it, was simply because of this first view that you get when you walk outside. All right, so we got the new gun. My vehicle was there. And if I remember right, what we have to do is come to vehicles and then just click activate on that. And I think that resets it here. It does. Okay. So the only place that I've been, I know that if we go way back this way, there are some 5-star elks, or not 5-star elks, there's some elks that way as well. But the majority of the time that I've hunted on this map has been over there. What is going on? Let me make sure that this is just not me. Okay. It's just YouTube being stupid. That's all that it is. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm also going to pause the video, exit out that, and pause that video. There's a fox somewhere. Okay. So vehicle said, I think what I want to do is come down here. I know that at some point up in this direction here, I believe we have to get a permit, I think, to hunt this area and some of this area here. But once we start coming up this way, this is like the swamplands. I'm not a big fan of this side of the map, but everything from here down is by far my favorite thing on this map. It's just this entire section. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe taking the truck, coming down to, I don't know, kind of hitting things along the way. Why is it not showing? like where my stuff is. Okay, we just weren't zoomed in on the way. So this is all we've gotten so far on this brand new fresh account. But let's just go start hitting it up and see what happens. Give her a shot here, bud. Yeah, I forgot we can't come down this way. But we do have as well. What caliber is this? 9.3 by 6.2. Okay. So we do got a big gun just in case we do come across elk. We got a tier 6. We also still have the, I believe, yeah. We still got the 243. It says 783, but this is a 243. Hello? Okay, there we are. We got the blue one too. The cute little blue Jeep. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. And my driving is better now. I'm just trying to make sure, like this, like I said, this is the first time that I've streamed in a long time. So I'm trying to make sure that all the settings that I used to use, even though I have an upgraded PC now, is kind of still sticking the same. You don't see too much of a stutter or anything. So we'll probably get out and walk. There's not really anything here that I think is too much worth checking. We do have, there is one herd here that yesterday had a 3-star mature. So might be worth checking that one out and just kind of seeing, but they do move around a decent amount. So it's not like we're just going to come across them. Look at, there's a red fox right there. Red fox, there's 2 red foxes. All right, we got that. Okay. That's a clear miss. Badger. We'll take the badger out. Because I don't care about these little shits at all. I'm just, right now we're collecting money so we can kind of finish the storyline for 1. We sold that for 1. Okay. So we'll just start walking from here. We'll just take a big adventure. We got the truck down there. They do have new UTVs in the game as well that I can't wait to get my hands on. That's going to be a little bit further down the road because it is the one that I want. Of course, you got to get the camo UTV. That's currently I think it's 39 or 29,000. So it's right kind of expensive, and we do got a long way to go until we can get that. Move this around. I was yesterday playing on one of the hardest sensitivities. Not the hardest, but the one right below it. But now we're just on the adventurer setting because, you know, I don't want to change my blood color to blue to be able to spot the blood trails a little bit easier. I want to leave it on red. But one thing that the harder setting does do, it makes it harder to find blood trails. So I'm kind of not gonna continue doing that. I brought it back down to adventurer just to make it also challenging and a little bit more tougher as well, but not too hard. Then who knows, if we get back into this game and enjoy it, we might do a entire stream where we play on a fresh account, just in like free mode, free hunt, and play it on the hardest difficulty and see what happens. But usually, just like most of y'all's accounts as well, this is kind of when you start getting into whitetail and mule deer territory. And from the last time I played, we don't really see elk until you get about, I don't know, in-game, I'd say about 2 or 3 miles that way. And then start getting up in these mountains here. I believe that it is, let's see. So, house there, boom, boom. It's somewhere back up in here is where I actually killed that 5-star elk at. But I don't know if we're going to have any 5-star elk available yet. We spooked something up in there. At least I'm assuming that we spooked it. What is that? 240. I think that with this sensitivity or with this challenge level, it's maybe anywhere between 200 to 300 yards is whenever you start spooking animals. And even though it says meters, I'm gonna call it yards. Take a look at here. It probably would have been a good idea to kind of hit a reset and just sleep for a little bit, but we're gonna walk this path till we get towards the end, and we'll kind of see what we're looking like then. We might go to sleep. But usually, okay, got nothing here now. Sometimes they'll hang out like in this area here. You'll see them cross the road. And like, I'm not too sure if, what is that? Is that a tree? That's a tree. I'm not too sure if like, so we have whitetails that hang out, I believe, like here and then over here every now and again. We also had 2 black bear that were in this section yesterday. But I don't know if like if the mule deer that hang out on this side and the whitetails that hang out on this side will ever cross the stream, or if they just kind of stick to being on that side. Jumping out of a tree stand. Don't do that in real life. The one thing that I don't like about this game is when you hit the hunter sense and it just makes it so dark on the corners. There's actually nothing out here. What time of the day is it? 16:47. It's only right at 5 o'clock. And that's another thing that I don't know either, if like if I was to go sit in that stand there around closer to like 5 or 6, will we start getting some deer walking out on us? I'm sure that they will, and I'll probably test that eventually. Especially since there's been so many changes to this game over the past year. Just gotta make sure that I'm not seeing any of these guys stick their heads up at all. Now this left side here, I will spook deer every single time on this left side. No questions about it. It's just so hard to see these guys whenever they're in that thicket. But I am shocked how we haven't came across anything yet. Other than that badger that we got for a solid $1. Now you will see these guys kind of hunker down here every now and again as well. Whitetail deer. Really want to go back that way. But I think it's going to be best to kind of just, with the herds that we have right here at the house, maybe for a day or two in game time, just kind of walk this path, see if we can't get a few of these guys to get a little bit bigger than what they are, and thin out some of the smaller deer, see if we can't potentially, by looking at them, see if we can see one with like a lower genetic and just get rid of them while trying to get enough money just to take out, because we don't need but like 3 or 4 pheasants and we're good for this. objective there. But there's nothing right now, which is fine. I remember that it used to be like this too. Like you would, like if you would spawn in from the day before and you're still out, a lot of times you would have to restart. We're gonna drop that fox there. Just because, like, truth be said, guys, I'm not really, I don't really care about the foxes at all. Like, those are just one of those things where, like, if we run across them and it's a potential 5-star, then cool. If not, then whatever to it. We're not playing this game for the small game. Was that a female? I think we killed a female. Yeah, it was a female young hunting rating. Definitely killed her with too big of a gun. So it's kind of really probably more of a waste of our time. So let's not do that. There was only 2 of them too, so we're probably gonna see less fox here now in the next few days. So 2 of the things that I heard about this game is, you know, of course, over the course of a year, people start to learn more about the genetics and how the genetics play, thinning herds and that sort of thing. And so the biggest thing that I heard is, you know, if you have a herd with, of course, lower genetics, you want to get rid of the deer that look bad because they have a chance of spawning back in as either a female or a buck. And then if you have too many does, take out a few does. But apparently does will always be does, and bucks have a chance of spawning back in as a doe or a buck. I don't know how true that is, but we'll see. We'll find us a little test herd. I don't think it's going to be until we get probably, because where we're going to is across the bridge here, and then there's an open field. We're probably going to hit left and go up into the woods before we start hitting on any of the elk. Still don't see anything, and right here is where I finished off yesterday, and we had a pretty good, I think we had mule deer back here to the left, and that was probably where I spawned in at. Somehow spawned in on a blood trail as well. We'll see. I don't think there's gonna be. I really do think that we're gonna have to just go further. We'll walk this towards the end, and we'll restart, or we'll reset for a new day, and then we'll walk it again. Yeah, those are 100% whitetails without a doubt. And that's the bad thing about this stand, because they hang out like probably 10 or 15 feet in front. But we'll just for the shits of it, we'll see if we can't see anything. And no, we can't see nothing. I think I saw something there. Ah, there they are. Look like a potentially decent sized buck back that way. But it probably also is a 2-star at the same time. fox. We're gonna have to test out this tree stand. Okay. We hit that. We got another, I guess, another feeding zone here. I would kind of like to, before we reset, I would kind of like to drop a smaller buck or something just to kind of get enough money so we can get the shotgun and just get the pheasants out of the way. I kind of feel tempted to play on the hardest difficulty. Those guys just disappeared on me here. They were in this little canal there. Looks like they've moved. Where at? I do not know. Let's cross. Oh, I forgot you can't cross. Okay, cool. Cool beans, brother. My guy did not learn how to swim. Yeah, we do got some sounds further back. It's actually not too far either. Young male there. Definitely we don't want to take the chance of popping him. Maybe we can find a potential mature, 1-star mature or something. It's a young, another young. Only seeing 2 of them. And we're kind of too far. I can't really see the racks either. But we're going to hit them with the... as soon as we get the chance to here, we're going to hit them with the bigger gun. Just to drop one of them. If we can see something else come out. We'll sit here for just a second. He's calm too. It's one thing about this game, if you walk with the binos out, you're a little bit better. But we're only seeing those 2. There were some does with them. I don't know where they went to. Unless these two young guys here are just some lovebirds. I have seen it happen in person. But they're not going to do anything, so whatever. You guys are just going to waste my time here, which is fine. We'll find something else. Maybe get up here, see if we can't see like an older elk or something. You know, I don't even think that if we come across, we actually do not. If we come across a 5-star, we don't even have, currently because we just started out, we don't even have enough money to get it mounted or anything. So I believe that we have a lake. No. This would be the lake here. This is where originally, this lake here, this is a bigger lake. Where is... No, this is it here. Has to be. Bigger lake. And I think that's somewhere up in here. Somewhere up in here is where eventually the goal is to go towards. But I think right now we're going to stick with some whitetail and mule deer, and we're going to go hit towards this left side. So once we find a decent crossing, we'll cross this stream, come back towards that main road, and then we'll go up into the woods that way. To me, when you're not scoped in, binoed in, that just looks like about 20 deer up there. I think that's one thing that I would like to see a little bit different. I will say on the other map that I was playing yesterday, you did see, that was my first time playing that. You did see bigger herds of wood bison, but it would be cool like if they updated this to where like if you weren't controlling the herds and managing the population of deer, you would just have herds of like, you know, 10 to 15 deer. Right now it seems like you get a max of like 6 or 7 and that's it. At least from my experience is what I'm seeing. We can cross up there. Hit it with the sprint for a little bit. I can't wait to get the... Alright, that's actually a pretty good bit of deer there. Never mind. That's an adult as well. We spooked them, so we're going to see if we can't cross and maybe see if we can't see where they stop at. Gosh, that 1-star adult, I do know that adults can mature very, very quickly from a 1-star to like a 3-star overnight and then potentially hit 5-star in their mature age. But right now, we're going to find one with some janky looking horns, some antlers, and we're going to take him out if they didn't run too far. I mean, right here where I was looking at, and they're calm now, so we're probably going to start crouching. But that was a decent sized herd, I'm not gonna lie. I'm over here talking shit, and there's about 15 deer right there. Beautiful game, though. Absolutely beautiful. Right, we gotta see if we can't get eyes on these guys. Hopefully they didn't go... They did go into the woods, though. Right through there, dude. Come on. We're just gonna have to play it a little bit patiently. I think we might have... No. We're getting pretty... Unless they move, we're getting pretty close to these guys now, so... to turn the volume up just a little bit. The wind is definitely not in our favor. He is calm. But unfortunately, we don't even have a good... I think that the... We're gonna have to try to come up this way, even though we're gonna put our scent right there in their path. We're gonna have to try to come up this way, I feel. Okay, we did get a spot on one. I don't even see it, but we're spotting it. I heard something to our left. I don't know what it is. Hi. Hello. No need to be scared, love. No need to be scared. You're just a little friendly doe. No one's going to hurt you. Now, with that being said, if you keep walking straight to me, it's going to be a different story. You are by yourself. I don't know where your peeps are at. But you should not be out here all by you lonesome. And you're just laying down. You're kind of asking for it. So 1-star adult male right there. I don't know if I got a good shot on that or not. I actually do not, but... Like, do I do that? Am I that kind of guy? I mean, this should be a quick drop with this gun here. I think there's more deer over there as well. Yeah, there's more. The biggest question is going to be whether or not these guys will walk out to this left side or not. Because if not, then I'm going to take a doe. If they do, then maybe I can get a shot on that 1-star adult and just take him out the herd. Yeah, I don't know. I think... It'd be different if we had a call. Oh, there we go. 1-star adult male right there. Okay, let's see what we can do here. See if it moves before we scope in. Wait, that's an older. That's a 1-star young. That's a very, very black deer there. We'll see how far he went here. I think it was a pretty potentially clean shot, but we'll see. Maybe it was backed up in here. Oh yeah, we dropped him like straight up, dude. Okay. Cool beans. And we only got 1 off of the rating as well. 194. That's fine. We'll take it. We're gonna go back and just sleep. Come back and restart this walk one more time. Let's rest until, okay, that's noon. Let's get up at sunrise and give it a shot there. I'm gonna grab a drink. The drink has been required. All right. A little early morning. Need to get back inside. I'll tell you what, early morning really kind of drops the frames for a second. Gotta plug my nicotine up, brother. Oh, badger. Too bad no one cares, love. There's nothing but badger stuff there as well, so spot it just in case. You get a 22 and just like wipe out every badger that I can possibly find. Should see these guys potentially active somewhere. Got nothing. Okay, we spooked them. Yeah, they're out. They're gone. One of them give me a call or something, just so I can. A red male fox. My dude has such a heavy foot. We'll get up here, see if we get anything or not. Okay, we do got some over there, and I do think that that is that mature that we had originally. So I'm gonna mark these guys. Mark him there. And now we're gonna play it slow. So that mature is getting kind of gray. So this guy here maybe has another day. If this is the same one. But overall, though, even from here, like, that's a pretty decent rack on that guy. Real life, that dude would be down. No questions asked. Where is this other guy? Unless the shadows, maybe? There's gotta be another guy there. There's no way I was looking at the wrong thing because I spot him here. I think there is one. I think there is another one up here. Yeah, there is a. Should be another one there. 1 star. That's really good genetics, though. I mean, I would... One-star adult male for a whitetail, and that's what he looks like. I mean, that is a, at least from here, dude. That is a nice spread. I think most people, if you're not hunting some crazy land, most people's taking a shot on that. Just got a lot of... Like, part of me feels that this guy could very well potentially come back as a decent buck here in a few days. So we've got a young there. Where's this other one? Altogether, we should have 3 bucks out here, unless one of them's walked up on me some. I kind of want to get just a little bit closer. I want to see if I can't see just something that he has going on there. Young. There's one missing. I don't even remember how to go to the photo mode. There it is. It's literally right in front of my face, eh? I want to see this guy here. Okay. I have to get a little bit closer. So I do want to see really this guy here. I want to see how much potential he's gonna have. There's the other one right there. Looks pretty big. I'm not too fond of his antlers though. I'm not too fond of them at all. This guy here though. I mean, that is a nice looking buck for sure. You guys see me clear as day. I wonder if they're gonna spook off, because I'm debating whether or not I want to take out one of these does. We do have a good bit of does here, so I think I'm gonna drop one. Drop a doe, leave the bucks. She should not go far. That was a decent shot to the heart. We'll pin that just in case. But she did get out. She did make it out. All right. See what we got here. Oh, that's pretty good. Clear, medium amounts of blood, animal expires slower and it might be further away. Okay. So we didn't get the cleanest shot on him. We probably shot a little too low. Decent amount of blood, though. She is bleeding pretty good. Oh yeah, she really got some distance in there. This might be her up here. Yeah, there she is. There she is. I'm sorry, little girl. You're an adult. You're fine. Take that. Appreciate your sacrifice. We'll be back again tomorrow to check that one out. See what kind of maturity that one buck's gonna do there. I think I kind of want to tag where that was here. Let's see, expiration marker. No, we're gonna do that marker, get rid of that one. There we go. We'll leave that marker there just so that way we kind of know where they were coming out. See if they come out the same place or not. I think that either way tomorrow, in game time, even if that buck is only like a 2-star, like if it goes from overnight to a 1-star to 2-star adult, then I'll keep it. But if it goes from an adult to a mature to 2-star, yeah, we're gonna take a shot on it because this is a pretty big sized deer. We'll take a shot, and I feel like it's got pretty decent genetics, at least for the young that's there. But we'll see. Only time will be able to tell us about that. We'll take a look back in that in a few days and see. Wind is kind of blowing right exactly where we're heading to, but whatever to it, we'll make do without it. See if we got anything up or not. Which we probably won't for a little bit. Just simply because of that shot. Should be up there if anything. More pheasant. More pheasant again. Let's make sure that we're just not missing anything from where we came from. Oh, dude, no shot. You just ran into me, dog. try that on somebody else. Give me that 1 penny. 3. I didn't know that Mr. River Knox would even grunt like that. So one thing that I'm excited for, I feel like right now the biggest thing for me is just kind of venturing out and seeing what I want to do like day by day and kind of work in different things, because everything else in this map right now, the elk, the moose, all those different animal breeds are gonna mature and grow without me even messing with them. So I'm kind of curious on whether or not just to work this main road here for a little bit and see, like, just from like a testing point of view, if I can get anything going on or not. We do got some mule deer over here as well, so we're gonna crouch and see if we can't get a decent view on these guys, see what they are. But just kind of work this same area for a few in-game days before like reaching out and deciding we're gonna go see if we can't hit a few elk or something. These are the guys that anytime I walk this main road, I spook them. So another adult, female, young male, young male. A lot of immature deer. We're not really coming across anything that's too big. In the maturity category, at least. Yo, you're back. How have you been? Dude, I've been good, man. Good to see you, Insano. I've been it's been a very busy year, brother. I moved across the state, had a kid, full-time job, and finally got back a few months ago to playing, and then decided to hop on the channel today and just kind of see what happens. But everything's been going good for me, brother. How's everything been for you? Long time no talk to, man. It's been over a year since I've done anything with this channel. These guys see me. Okay, that's a mature. Happy for you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. It's a 3-star mature, kind of gray, too. So we're going to see if we can get a decent shot on him. We're at 200 meters. We do not need to be 200 meters. Potential good spinal shot here. Either way, with the gun that I have, this guy's going to go down regardless. Let's see what happens if I shoot him like dead center in the back. Like, should not go far. Should not. How's everything been going for you, Insano? Pretty good year, man? You started your own channel. Awesome, dude. I'm gonna have to check it out. what kind of stuff are you what kind of stuff are you doing? I don't think I don't think this guy could go too far. I mean, we're rocking around with a tier 6 gun. So, I'll be surprised if he went incredibly far here. Oh, he did get further than what I thought he was going to go. He went a lot further than what I thought. Okay, dude, I see you. Now, I'm just going to say, the only reason why I hopped back on this game, and he got up and ran again. Okay, the only reason why I got on this game again was hunting season is over with now. And I just put down a good bit of money on some new land to hunt next year. I didn't go too far. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I have shot some deer in some pretty crazy places when I was younger. And with this caliber gun and with how far this guy ran, nah, not happening. Haven't posted any videos yet though. I'm trying to make it work because I don't have any equipment. Oh, got you, dude. What kind of what kind of stuff are you wanting to do? Like, are you wanting to get into like the gaming side of things, or where are you at with that? T play. Did I hit this guy there? What? This guy was not looking at me like that. Overview, mature, 80% genetics. So we took him out. I think anything over like an 85, you're going to want to keep in the herd. And we didn't lose. We didn't lose, but like a kilogram of meat there. So overall, that was a pretty decent shot with this. I mean, for a mule deer, dude, I mean, that's not. I mean, you would be crazy to pass up a shot like this in real life. And that's on this game. That's a tier 2 right here. That's crazy. All right. Continue on. If you're looking for a gaming side of things, man, it's changed so much since when I first started doing this. And I just do it now for a hobby, dude. But the first time that I started streaming, or the first time I uploaded a video on my other channel, was 2011 on Call of Duty. And things have changed so much now from back then to where it's a lot easier if the gaming side of things is what you want to get into. There's so many mics that are cheaper and have better quality than probably what I'm using right now. But I would just kind of start off a little bit slow, man, and buy something on that like budget side of things, and then see if you like it. See if it's something that's like you want to continue doing, because I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, the worst thing with all the experience that I have from editing videos for people, from doing the whole Team Tages with Team Caliber back in 2014 and editing for those guys and making videos for those guys, I love it. I don't like it as much as what I used to. Like now, because I'm older, I'd rather just sit down, play a video game, chill out, and just talk to myself and whoever else comes into the stream. Because obviously, as you can see, we're definitely not doing this for the viewers, and it has been over a year since I did this. And this whole second channel was made just simply just to goof around and make videos with a different alias that people that I've hanged out with for the past 10 years won't come across. but start off slow and then kind of see if you like it, because there's a good chance, dude, you get started in this whole thing and make a video and you're like, it's not for me. But if it's something that you've been thinking about for a while, for a few years, and you've got an idea on how you want to do it, the best advice that I can tell you is just do it. And it sounds stupid, but this is one, like, YouTube is one of those things, and streaming and all that other kind of stuff is one of those things to where when you have the motivation to do it, you have to jump on it, because it's so time consuming with editing, whether a video or a thumbnail, and then also at the same time trying to learn how to edit. I mean, it's nonstop, dude. Like right now I have the most simple settings on my microphone, but whenever I used to take this a little bit serious, I had over 6 filters on my mic to get a little bit more of a crisp sound. And then within those 6 filters, there were different settings that I would have to change to match my voice to make it different. And it sounds like a lot. I'm definitely not doing a good job at motivating you right now to want to do that, which you don't need someone else to motivate you for it. But start off small and give it, I would say, 6 months to a year, and then just grind as hard as you possibly can. And then after that point, then be like, okay, this is the next step. You'll have a little bit of experience with editing, with video, as far as like making sure you have the right settings, audio, that sort of thing, and then move with it from there. But thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That's all I got for you. I'm old now, dude. I'm not like I used to be. I don't like used to. No joke, man. Whenever I was in TK, and this is like 2014, when I was in TK and taking that whole thing serious for an actual esports organization, like you would spend anywhere between 2 to 6 hours editing a video. And out of the entire, like, I enjoy listening to myself. I sound horrible, but as much as I talk, you would think I enjoy listening to myself. And that was my favorite part, was making a video. Editing it, could not stand editing videos. But it's one thing that you have to learn how to do. I think I have enough money now. Yeah. Whenever I finish this walk, I got enough money to go back and buy a shotgun. And then kill the pheasants. And then start doing other random tasks. Yeah, bro, I love doing this. This is a little talent. I love gaming. I love you love editing? Okay, well, that's awesome then, dude. I hope it works out for you, man. I really do. It's YouTube is, and I mean it's kind of like hard to look at it and see, but you can look at my channel and my main channel. There's certain videos that if you title it right and you upload it at the right time with a decent thumbnail, they'll get more views. And the most viewed video that I have on my channel, I think on this one, I think it's like 10 to 15,000. And then on my other channel, it's 16,000 views. And that's over me coming back 3 years ago and started to do this again and then quit because of life. But it's always the videos that do really good that you take the less time on. I don't know why that happens, but it's just the way that it's been for me. Find your little niche, man, and just absolutely go at it as hard as you can. What kind of games do you want to upload? We spooked something to our right side there. Here's a pheasant. I wonder if I could kill a pheasant with my... Oh, there's deer. Adult. Young. Why are you leaving? I don't really like Well, that one was fun. I don't really like their horns. Or their antlers. I don't really like their antlers. Okay. There's the adult. 1-star adult. You're young. Oh, I fucked that all up. Damn. That was horrible. I did not mean to do that. I don't even think I hit that guy. There was more to my right I didn't see. No, that was a pheasant. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't even hit that guy. We'll go check it and see. I somehow hit the unclicked, unzoomed as I shot. Like, I quick scoped this fucking deer. And I'm pretty sure I didn't even hit this guy. Which is fine. It was just it's a shot in the dark either way. Actually, no, I did hit this dude. Clear. I don't think that I'm going to be able to find him. Because I don't know where the blood trail starts. Wait for that to pop up again. Comes back somewhere this way. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be able to find this guy. Because I don't see anything popping off here. It's a bummer because I think that he's going to die. And I don't know if I can find the blood trail or not. Let me get back here. Alright. There's that. Let's see if I can't find where I shot him just to see how much. Clear. Yeah, I have no idea where I shot this guy at. I don't see. He comes this way here. I'm back, my bad. No, you're good, man. You're good. What kind of games have you been playing lately, Insano? I was on a big Call of Duty grind for a little bit. I still kind of am, but this weekend I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break from Call of Duty, play something else. Been playing a lot of ranked play on Call of Duty, but this week, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna sweat my ass off. I'm just gonna like play a chill game, see how it happens. I was supposed to go back to work today, but it's Mother's Day. It's my wife's first Mother's Day as well, so I took today off and then went and got her a few things so that way when she comes back from church, I can surprise her with it. So that's what I'm waiting on now. Call of Duty a lot, dude. Have you been playing rank play, or are you kind of sticking with like Warzone, or what are you doing on there? I'm ready for the new COD, bro. I cannot wait. We're going back to a Treyarch game finally. We're gonna get another installment of the Black Ops series, and they've had 4 years to work on this new Call of Duty as well. I am excited for it. I'm hoping that everything's gonna be good. Like with this game, I played a little bit whenever it first came out, and then I stopped playing. Didn't really play Warzone that much on this new COD. I've played like maybe 2 or 3 games of Warzone on the new COD, but I came back like maybe a month and a half ago and started playing Call of Duty again. Other than that, I was playing like Tarkov, games like that. But Call of Duty's this one's been kind of fun for rank play. I got up to Crimson, and then I've just kind of just been chilling. Haven't really been playing anything for the past few weeks. They got a few more deer here as well. Or not for the past few weeks. Last weekend I played, had a horrible go last weekend on rank play. And then this weekend I haven't touched COD at all. I did get a brand new SCUF controller too. Insane. I got a brand new SCUF controller. Play rank sometimes, but not a lot. Yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of really gotta. Like I feel like the only reason I like rank play is because I played a lot of CS:GO. So I enjoy, and then Black Ops 2 rank play too. Black Ops 2 rank play. Black Ops 2 in general was my game. That is my Call of Duty, my favorite Call of Duty. And rank play was fun on that game. And then on Modern Warfare 3. Or no, Modern Warfare 2, rank play was really fun on that game as well. But this new one, dude, I'm excited for it to come out and try to see how sniping's going to be, see how it's going to go with, like I'm actually going to try to see if I can unlock everything on this new Call of Duty. But we'll see how that goes when it comes out. It's one of those things where nowadays you can't tell with Call of Duty if it's going to be a good one or a bad one. But I got some high hopes for the new one, which is not good. If you're a Call of Duty fan, you know exactly what I mean. It's not good to have high hopes for Call of Duty. I heard something a few months ago where a Black Ops 2 remake might be good. Black Ops 2 was when I fell in love with the game, dude. So my first Call of Duty was Call of Duty Finest Hour, and that was just the campaign. And then my first online Call of Duty was Black Ops. And so I played Black Ops Search and Destroy with a group of friends that I met on Battlefield 3. And Modern Warfare 3 was out at the time, because Modern Warfare 3 came out 2011, Battlefield 3 came out, and I skipped Call of Duty and got Battlefield 3. And then a group of guys that I played that game with was like, dude, let's go play some Black Ops 1. So we started playing, then I learned how to quick scope on Black Ops 1. Then it was trick shotting on Modern Warfare 2. We went back a few Call of Duties. And then once I started trick shotting and sniping, that was it, dude. From 2011 to 2015, that's all I did. And then now I'm 27 and playing a hunting sim game. Motherfucker got old. But this game's pretty fun though. If you have a PlayStation 5 or a decent PC, it's definitely like if you enjoy outdoors, then this is definitely a fun game to play. Very time consuming though. Very time consuming. Still trying to get good at Warzone? Dude, I would probably like the OG Warzone I was good at, especially Rebirth. When Rebirth first came out, like I was, not to give myself credit, dude, but I was pretty decent. And then now I would probably get slammed on Warzone. Rank play, I can hold my own. Just can't get it. Is it because of your PC, or is it because of the game itself. Because if you want to play it, brother, you think it's toxic out there, bro, filled with hackers too. Dude, I've heard so many mixed things about Warzone lately. Like Warzone is just one of those things where it's not like it used to be unless you still play it. But I haven't heard too much about hackers. I've run into a few hackers playing rank play. But that's been about it. I dropped my first nuke on the game a few weeks ago as well on Modern Warfare 3. What kind of computer do you have, Insano? I think for the past week. So I got the nuke. A guy that I work with, we stay there's me and a few guys that we all do the same job, but we're all in different spots. What is this? We're all in different spots, our work in different areas, but we talk on the phone the entire day. And one of the guys that I work with, me and him have been playing rank play, and he's pretty decent at the game as well. But the other one is not that good at all. But we've been trying to get him to play rank play, see if he's any good at it, and he's not. I mean, it's just what it is. He's not good at it at all. But we bought a new account, and we leveled it up to 55 so we could play with him. And while we were leveling up, I got the MCW and just a random starter class. And for some reason, my KD on my new account is like 2.5, but the lobbies are easier on the new account than it is on the old account. And I went on a 35 kill streak, got my first nuke since I think the last time I dropped a nuke was Black Ops 4. We can now spawn here, but I don't want to rest quite yet. I just have a PS4 and an IMAX TV right now, dude. There's nothing wrong with the TV, but you gotta get a monitor, bro. You gotta get you like a 25-inch or even smaller monitor. Go ahead and get you one that's like at least up to 144 hertz. And then once you're ready to upgrade to like a PS5 or a PC, then you can already have a monitor that's going to be able to handle those frames. See, you're still on that 60 hertz gang, man. Wait till you finally get the chance to get you a PC or a PS5. It's crazy the difference from when you go like nowadays. For me, like I'm just used to it from playing it so much. But when you first make that jump from 60 to 144 hertz, it's absolutely crazy. Do they have this game on the PS4, Insano? Gonna move in a couple months and hopefully get a job so I can save up and get a PC build. Dude, I hope it goes good, man. Think so, dude. If they have this game on the PS4 and you want to play it, bro, send me your cash app. I'll get it for you, dog. I would say, all right, Insano, how old are you, bro? I'm not trying to get too personal with you. I'm just curious of your age here. Like, I feel like you're what? Like, I'm gonna say anywhere between 16 to 19, somewhere in that age group. 20 right now. Okay, so here's what you do, bro. All right, so you get you a job, save up about, really wait until you get that first pay stub. When you get that first pay stub, go to NZXT, and especially since you're still young, you probably don't have any credit right now. So a good way to boost your credit is to find a job that you know that you're going to keep for at least a year. Wait till you get that first or second pay stub deposited. Go to NZXT, find a computer that you want, and check out with a firm. And then they'll run a credit check on you. And then you pay. That's the way that I first did it when I first got out of high school and got my job. Was I paid for a computer. You do pay a little bit more because of interest rate, but it's the same thing as buying a car. But you get a pre-built PC. You pay like anywhere between, I would say, 150 to 300 bucks a month for it. And then you also get a computer that you can get shipped to you within like a week or two, and you're also building your credit at the same time. And that way you can go ahead, you can get the PC that you want. You can, you can get a brand new monitor from that website. You can get everything that you need and put like $300 down, and then just make you a few monthly payments. And the best way to do it, dude, is as you get paid, put as much as you can afford into a payment every single time you get paid, just to kind of pay it off without having to spend so much on interest rates. And then boom, dude, you got a PC, and you've also bumped your credit up. So that way, after you've been at your job for a year or so, you can go and get yourself a brand new car or whatever it is that you decide that you need. That's what I did. It's completely up to how you want to go about it, but credit's a big thing. Sounds fairly easy. It's a lot different. It's like everything, man. It's saying it is easy and doing it's a different thing. You kind of got to be strict with it for a little bit. Like if you get like let's talk, if we're gonna talk financial about it. Let's say that let's say you found a job you were making. I think the average now for fresh out of school first job is like 15 an hour. You find you a job making 15 an hour. Let's say after taxes you're making like 500 bucks a week. I don't even know if that's anywhere close to relevant for things nowadays, but 500 bucks a week, you get your first check. You put 300 down on a 200 or $2,000 computer because you want to get something that's going to be able to go for a few years and you not have to make any upgrades. So every time you get paid, you're dropping at least $100 on that computer every time you get paid. It doesn't matter if your payment is, it doesn't matter if it's your next payment's June 21st and it's still May. You make a payment beforehand just to get rid of that interest rate. And after about, I would say 2 months or so, you've already paid the computer off. And you've also built your credit at the same time. That's the way that I did it. And then I was able to get this computer here that I have now for without having to reach too much. But 21 of December. Hell yeah. I don't think that there was anything in this group here that was worth shooting. There is an older female here. Like, she is old as shit. I wonder if I can make it to that tree stand there. And then just pop her real quick. Go ahead and get her out the way. And then what I'm going to do is if I'm able to drop her, I'm going to just go respawn back at the house, get a shotgun, and just go ahead and get this pheasant thing out of the way. Like, I'm seeing a lot of pheasants now, but I guarantee you, once I get the shotgun and I'm specifically looking for them, there's going to be none to be found. Damn, I spooked him. Yeah, spooked. Let's see. If they stop up here, I might take a shot, but it doesn't look like they're stopping. There she is right there. That old bitch. That's the wrong gun, too. Where does she go? A couple more months in school so I can get started on the job thing as soon as I'm close to finishing. Well, hey, dude, congrats on graduating school as well, man. That's a big deal. Where did she go? I think she's right behind this guy. I don't know. I just wanted to take out the older female. Usually, sometimes there's elk here as well. I don't know where they are. There's an elk. And for some reason, I didn't think that they went back this way. I thought they just went up into the mountains. All right. So we're looking for this old bitch back here. There she is, right there. Okay. That's a solid miss. Ugh. I don't think I hit her. We're gonna go check and see if I hit her. And if not, then I'm just gonna head back to the lodge, get a shotgun, knock the pheasant thing out of the way. And then I think it's time to see if we can't start looking for some 5 stars. Like, I've got all of my herds back here kind of recognize their growth patterns and where they're at, to where hopefully maybe sometime today we should get a 5 star. It's kind of difficult. I forgot that you were from Jamaica, bro. There are jobs out there, but the ones are hard to get into, and I'm not joking. Not joining the army at all. I don't blame you, bro. Sounds like I have a lot to learn about this game. This game is different from any other hunting game, dude. There is, like, you're not just looking for the biggest deer that you can find, even though that is part of it. Like, you have different herds that you track, and the herds are usually unique to each other. Like, they stay kind of relatively the same, but over time in this game, the deer will die. Let me go back up here real quick. Over time in this game, the deer will die, and so each male buck in this game, whether elk, moose, mule deer, whitetail, whatever, any male buck in this game will have a certain genetic and have a tier rating. So if it's a 1-star young, you don't want to shoot it, but if it's like a 1-star mature, you kind of want to get rid of that buck because it already has poor genetics. And so you can look at deer. Some deer will have like messed up horns. You'll have like the left side of the antlers will be like a 4-point, and the other side will be like a cow horn with just one antler sticking up. You want to get rid of those and keep the deer that look really good and give them a chance to grow into 5 stars. But the thing too is, like, you can have a 4-star mature that looks really, really nice, but as soon as you're like, I'm gonna give it another day, so you come back and sleep, the next day that deer might be dead. So there's a lot into it with, as far as like herd management and trying to keep track of where all your deer are and which ones are, which one has potential. I think we're gonna get the. I mean, we kind of got to go old fashioned. Like, I got a shotgun that looks exactly like this, so we gotta go with that. And then another new thing they added, we got tree stands in the game now. That's different from the last time that I played. Then eventually we're going to get ourselves this bad boy right here. I don't know how many of these. Let's see, where do they go to? Oh, we got boundaries too. You have to get permits in order to hunt on certain land here, but eventually, I don't know how many of these that you can buy. Maybe set them up in different locations. But this would go perfect in the location that I shot that 5-star on the last time, which there is a video on this channel from like a year and a half ago where that happened. Took me, no joke, it took me about 3 hours after I found him the first time to eventually get the perfect shot to be able to kill that guy. About 3 hours. But we do have the shotgun now. And then once we get to a point too, to where we got a little bit of money, a few stands, something like that, my goal is to try to see if we can't get some compound bow going on. Real life. A few years ago, I had a Matthews bow. I was trying to see, like, I got really big into bow hunting. There's a few public land spots from where I'm originally from that was just strictly bow hunting. But that is the one thing that I've never been able to do is kill a buck with a bow. We need that. How do you earn money on this? So you earn money by, so you do have objectives. There's a free hunt, or like whatever it's called, game mode on this game, where you can just pick a character and hunt strictly without having any kind of side quests on here. But then there's also, each map has its own story mode, so you get money by story mode by also doing objectives, but then you also get money by killing deer and selling them. I said deal. You get money by killing deer. But all the animals that you kill are worth a certain amount of money. The bigger ones, of course, are going to be worth more. But the 5 stars you want to keep and mount those jokers and put in your lodge. So we need to shoot, I think, so the first time I played this game, I strictly played this map, and I bought DLC for a new map, but I have yet to play. I played it like 10 minutes yesterday, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to go back to the OG map, give it a shot, see what happens. But I think the first time I got like maybe halfway done with this whole thing as far as the story mode, so I think we need about probably 4 pheasants to get. There's deer right there. Mule deer. PlayStation Plus, I'm buying this game, dude. You should just save up for the PS5. That's a mature female right there. We're probably gonna take her out because it's not gonna be long before she dies, and we don't have that gun anymore. But I do have. There we go. All right, you old fuck. I'm doing horrible. This scope is just shitty overall. That wasn't even the best placement either. Nowhere near. But we did hit her this time. Yeah, there we go. Animal survived. Fuck. Okay. Alright, cool. We're just gonna hunt some pheasant. And we don't need to be slow on this one. We can just kind of run through. There's some pheasant out there. Guess the price of the PS5 in Jamaica, I'm going to say $600. That's my guess. $1.25. $95K to $100K Jamaican or JMD. That's got to be like equivalent to, dude. What is the equivalent of that to US dollars? Because that sounds absolutely crazy. Dude, it's crazy the differences. Hey, Birdie. Oh my god, we got two of them right here. Holy shit. It's crazy the differences of money, dude, like that. And then we got one more right here that should be enough. Was that a male? Everything's females, okay. Cool beans, brother. Cool beans. Pick up the mail from the mailbox. Heard you on that. I didn't even know. I thought Jamaica used US for some reason. No, that was fuck, what's it called? What's that called? The Bahamas. The Bahamas uses US. Okay, here's one for you, Insano. We got a Jamaican restaurant, which I'm sure is nothing like what you are used to where you're from. But we got a supposedly authentic Jamaican restaurant that is downtown Greenville, where I'm from. What do you recommend? $1 is $150 in Jamaican. Holy shit, dude. Wait, so, but with inflation and stuff, like, okay, let's say you go to a gas station and you buy a, let's say you buy a soft drink, dude. How much is like a Coca-Cola in Jamaican? $170? Okay. That's a fucking elk, dude. What are you doing here? What are you doing? You don't come this far. Young male, 42% genetics. Yeah, you're getting sold, buddy. I'm not worried about the animals that are near the house. Jerk chicken with fried plantains, rice and peas, and mixed vegetables. Well, I've yet to be, dude. I've yet to go there, so I'm gonna have to go there and give it a shot. I tried. I went out of town to Tennessee for about a month to do some work earlier this year, and I was doing nothing there, but because I was staying in a hotel, so there was like the only thing they had was a microwave, so I had no choice but just to order out pretty much every day. So I tried all kinds of food. I think the only kind of food I didn't try while I was there was Jamaican food, but Indian food was pretty dope as well.
Dear River, I've already told you a million times, but I'll say it a
You
trillion.
can get the
Thank you
curry or
so
the
much for
oxtail
helping
too.
me
Dude,
with
I've tried
Bear Den
oxtail before. I
Ranch.
like oxtail.
Restaurants always place their orders with me by email. I think you wrote down my email password.
We're good, brother.
It was summer 2002, and 10-year-old River was about to spend his first holiday with his grandparents.
Reach the meadows, where Hollywood can be often found. I think I'm gonna turn the game sound down a little bit. I don't know if it's kind of looks like it's too loud on the stream. Prices are like 600. Yeah, that's what we paid. I think it was right at the beginning of the year. My wife went to Walmart to do some shopping, and she came back. She called me while she was there, and she was like, "Hey, they actually have a physical PS5 in person because you could not find those things in person anywhere." And so they had a PS5 in person. She asked if she could buy it, and we had a good bit in savings at the time, so I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and buy it." I think it was like 500, 550 that she paid for it. I think it wants me to kind of get out on a walk. But I'm also going to put this one on because I don't want to kill a deer and not get the full start rating for it. Yellow. Something's wrong. There we go. All right, let's go find this animal path. Might have to go work overseas. That would be pretty good, man. I feel like a lot of people choose to do that. Wherever is gonna make you the most amount of money. You're still young, dude. Whatever's gonna make you the most amount of money. Work work as much as you can I mean, fuck, I'm still young too, and I took the day off, but there's nothing wrong with doing that every now and again. Just work as much as you can, make as much money as you can. So that way, whenever you take those days off, you can enjoy it. Fuck, I gotta make sure. Okay, we're good. Just looking at the time, dude. Time is going by fast as hell right now. It's almost 2 o'clock. I've got to make sure that I clean the house pretty spotless before the wifey gets home today. Thought I saw a deer. feel like the opportunity is endless over here. Oh, well, that's a good thing, man. Like, the more opportunities that you have, then you know that you have not only opportunities, but also backups as well.
Seems like Hollywood isn't with his group today. Better check another time.
It's a lot of females, dude. That's way too many females. But that's part of the storyline group, so I'm not gonna mess with them.
An animal path. If I follow it, we'll always find.
We'll always find animals. Okay. It's a little knowledge for you. If you follow an animal path, you will always find an animal. I bet you didn't know that one. Y'all can go on now. That's like saying that if you go to the beach and you follow my footsteps at the beach, you will always find me. Okay. Okay, buddy. Look at this one doe just separating herself from everyone else. Dude, does are probably the stupidest animals in the world.
Now I know they drink here, and I can return another time.
That is true. Return to the lodge. I'm not driving all the way back to the lodge either. Fast traveling. So this is what all you have in here, dude. This is so that the deer that we are looking for right now is related to this deer here, which is already here whenever you start the game. And all of these little open spots here are places that you can mount animals that you kill. And right here, this is where I had that 5-star elk at. And I'm kind of excited to put some more. Like I want to feel like overall, like I want to fill this whole thing up. So wake up between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. I think we're going to go and choose. Oh, fuck, it's only new time. This guy has me sleeping the whole day away. I think we're going to do 8:28. So the other hunting game, Call of the Wild, you can hunt alligators on there. Never done it. That game I really could not get into. This is the only hunting simulator that I have. Fuck, I gotta get the vehicle. This is the only hunting simulator that I've actually thoroughly enjoyed my time with. The other one is like too much of like an arcade type feel to me. I enjoy the little bit more realism and then having to actually have a challenge, but it would be pretty cool if you could hunt gators and stuff. And this game's only, I think, a year and a half, 2 years old, so there's probably still a lot more to come out. I don't know if they would necessarily do gators, but that would be pretty dope. I think right now they're putting the majority of... I gotta turn this... Is there a way to turn just specifically this car down? Because holy shit, that is a loud car. Maybe ambient sounds? I don't know. That did not help at all. I think what I would be excited for is... I feel like right now we're only getting like Alaska. I don't know technically where this map here is. But I want to see like Montana, just like wide open nothings. I have something like this on mobile as well. I didn't know that you were into hunting simulators, man. Like well, I guess everybody kind of is. Like you have some people, like everyone from Call of Duty has another game that they play to just like relax on, because no one wants to sweat 24/7. My games are this one, and every now and again I'll play like a driving simulator or something like that. But I feel like everyone has those games that they go to.
This is easy. Be quiet, move slowly, glass for Hollywood from Avenge Point, and hit the vitals from 100 meters.
From 100
Exactly
meters.
as Grandpa taught.
Okay. Hey, whatever you say, big man, whatever you say. That better not have been that fucker up there. That's a wide open spot, bro. Holy shit. Kind of get a general area a little bit better, because I am not going up there. I mean, they are just hauling ass. The last time that I played this game, this Hollywood guy, and that's wolves, so we're good. I do not care about those guys at all. But the last time that I played this game, he was in this field right here. So I'm assuming that potentially he's in the same spot. Once you turn this mode off, your hunter sense, and you go into this one, dude, like that is fucking, that is a view right there, man. By far, this is the best graphics for a hunting simulator out there. There is no other game currently on the market that looks better than this right here for hunting. Alright, so I think that this guy is going to be... You can hunt bears, birds, moose, deer, and boar. Yeah, I think that must be a game on the phone that's like the Call of the Wild. That must be like that game. Like a mobile version of it. Yeah, I just paid for actually yesterday I paid $600 for 600 acres of land to like lease out for a hunting club up here, which now I'm living in a new place than where I lived at the last time that we talked. So I don't know, man. Maybe sometime this year I might see if I can, you know, maybe take like my GoPro or something and make like an IRL video. That would be pretty dope. Dude, you can see everything like super clear. Like I wish that the one thing that they, like, because you get like the hunter sense, and whenever deer call or any kind of animal makes a sound, like if you have this version of the game turned on, you'll be able to see where they are. But the game, I wish you could just go around like this right here the entire time and not need the hunter sense, which you don't, because there is a higher difficulty to play on. And if you have that turned on, you don't get the hunter sense, but the blood trails are also harder to find. Which I've thought about playing on it like that, but if I can continue to stream and get a few more viewers, then I might do a day where like I play where I on like the most difficult setting possible. And so then where I'm glassing animals and seeing like, there they are right there actually, where I'm glassing these guys, and once I get to like 200 meters away from them, you can see whether or not they're a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. On the most difficult setting, you just have to use your best judgment and see what they are. So I might do a different map in game mode and then just do that. Get like 10 or 15 viewers. Dude, you missed it. You missed the good times, man. When you were around back then, Black Ops 2, you were playing the game, you could get viewers so easily on Black Ops 2 if you were good at the game, like on Twitch when it was Justin TV. And I finally learned how to stream and had a laptop and Elgato capture card for the Xbox 360. Me and a few guys that I were in TK with, that's what we used to do. We would stream all freaking day long after school. And you could easily hold anywhere between 20 to 50 viewers because not that many people streamed back then. Alright, we're supposed to be finding one with a short antler on one side. And this, I think, is like the story mission to kind of teach you or show you about genetics, because this is the same offspring as the other one that's in there. So if you have a deer in this game that has messed up antlers, then most likely, whenever it breeds with another deer, that deer is also going to have messed up antlers. But what I'm curious, I wonder if, like, if you don't kill those and let them grow, if eventually you'll get like a 5-star with some janky antlers. So there's Hollywood right there. 254 meters away they want me to get within, and the wind is blowing straight towards them. So I was able to do this the last time without having to... I mean, if I can get close enough, this guy is pointed straight where... That's a perfect shot to the heart. And he's, of course, turned around too. Alright, I'm going to try... Maybe I can cross this stream without spooking them. Just a few feet, and then pick up the binos to be really quiet. A few feet, binos. As long as we don't get them alerted or spooked, then we're good. Because I would hate to have to track these down the whole time just to get freaking janky deer. $194. I think like $150 would be perfect. Can I even cross right here? Would you forget to ask and say no? Have you ever tried drops? What kind of, what do you mean by that? It's a Jamaican treat. No, I've actually never heard of them, dude. I'm gonna have to look them. Let me shoot this guy right here, and then let me look him up and see if I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna see if I can get maybe. I mean, the guy says 100 meters. I might try to see if I can get to 100 meters. So let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's like coconut but caramelized and sugar. No, I've definitely not tried that. And I don't think it's been maybe since like my late mid 20s to where I actually started to like the flavor, the taste of coconut. When me and my wife got married a few years ago, we went to Mexico, and that was like the first time that I really like I've tried coconut before, but that was the first time that I've tried coconut where I was like, this isn't too bad at all. All right, I'm gonna need this guy to stop. Right there is perfect. Why are they running away? Please stop for me for just 2 seconds. That's not good. That should have been a decent shot. That was like shoulder. That had to be a potential lung shot. All right, let me look these up while he runs. Let's see. I'm gonna look up Jamaican drops. Oh, that looks like what is it? I can't remember the name of it, but my wife's family makes stuff that looks like that. But they refer to it as something else. It's what is it called? They do like they don't do like coconut, they do like peanuts with caramel and stuff like that, like the regular kind of treats. But that looked pretty freaking good, bro. I'm telling you. That looked like a 10 out of 10. So do you have anyone in your family that is just like a really good cook, like your mom or your grandma or someone like that just makes like banging food? Animal survived. Are you kidding me? There's no shot that he survived after that shot. There's no way. Peanut brittle? Yep. We have peanut brittle. That is probably what it is. But it's like there's peanut brittle that you buy from like the store that's really good. But then my wife's grandmother makes it to where it's like really, really gooey. It's not solid, and it is freaking amazing. Fuck. Well, that was definitely not a clean shot. And he survived. So now we have to find them again. Peanut brittle's really good. Like that's like, dude, Christmas by far is my favorite holiday. My wife starts making peanut butter balls, peanut brittle, peppermint brittle, like all this other stuff, dude. It's like I will gain 10 pounds during the holidays. That might be where they went to there. She makes anything taste good. It's insane. Dude, that's how my mom was, man. Growing up, my family owned a restaurant, a family-owned restaurant, and my mom was the lead cook there. So we would right, I would say probably like the last 2 or 3 years that it was open, they started making pizzas. And so as a kid, whenever summertime was there, if my granddad was like doing something that day and we couldn't go with him, she would take us to the restaurant. Me and my brother would be responsible for cleaning dishes and that sort of thing. But at the end of the night, after being there all day, we would take pizza dough home with us and all these toppings and make pizza at home. It was awesome. Go there in the morning. She would make me an omelet. I might have to come back for this guy. I think it's going to be too much of a pain in the ass to find them again. It's almost like a cookie. Dude, you talk about cookies. My wife is a cookie carnivore, dude. That's actually... And I spooked them. That's probably them right there. They're going this way. See if I can't get to the top of this hill, take a look, and then I'm going to go see if I can't come across any elk, I guess. Because I think that the one place that I'm going to mark... I'm going to get rid of these markers. Where are they at? Don't know. This place here, if I can put it down, that's a really good... I believe that's it. That's a really good spot. At least it used to be. On the other profile, it was a really good spot. So in Jamaica, dude, what do you guys do like as far as like you as other than like gaming and the normal stuff? Like what do you guys do as far as like going out? Fuck, I got rid of that marker. I heard one, but it didn't pop up. That's a bear. I don't know why it's not showing on the screen, but that is 110% a bear. I don't know, man. I'm probably just gonna... I'll see if I can track him down, but I'm gonna see if I can't go on like an adventure or something. I'm gonna go ahead and hide that task. Kind of annoying. The dude was walking away. He was not spooked, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pop a shot, and I guess I shot way too high. I think I hit him like right there. Hit him right there on the shoulder bone. But there is a bear somewhere down there. There it is. It's not really my kind of thing, dude. I feel you, bro. It's not really my kind of thing either. I did go trout fishing this past weekend. Last Friday. Took my sister-in-law trout fishing. Caught 4 trout and 1 snake. Of course, I didn't catch the snake with a fishing rod. I caught it with my hands, but overall, still a good time. See, I don't like going to public places and doing public things that much. Like, we'll go out every now and again for like a special occasion, or if we just want to do like a date night. But we don't go to bars or anything like that. We do most of the stuff at the house. But every now and again, like if I'm inside for way too much, which my job is 100% outside. But if I'm feeling like on the weekend I want to get out and do something, I'll go fishing or something like that. Most of the time it's either Call of Duty or what other game I can find that's enjoyable at the time. Especially this time of year. This is the time of year where you start playing different games. Curious if you could see. It's probably the wolf. No, that's the wolf there. How are you guys alerting? You're 200 meters away from me. You guys are alerting? Like you can hear me? Okay. Sure. See if I can't find a wolf. Yeah, everything right now is just small. I don't think there's really like too much worth shooting right now. Okay, then we got this place. Let's go there. They sound pretty cool. I'll give them that. Sound like a bunch of bitches down there. I'm gonna see what's up there. I'm gonna go take a trip to the top of this mountain here. See what we got. Like, I would have liked to find... I wish I would have killed that other deer, so that way I could have continued to progress. But... from my experience, when I first started playing this game, before I reset my stats, there were a lot of big bucks and elk over this mountain ridge. So I'm gonna give it a shot and see. It's a long walk to get there, but hey, I ain't got nothing else to do. So we got a guy that I work with in Sano. He's a supervisor, and he is also from Jamaica. He is one of those guys that honestly, when I'm talking to him on the phone, and luckily I don't have to talk to him that much anymore because he's not that cool of a person. But he's from Jamaica. He moved here like, I don't know, like 15, 20 years ago. And so I work for Spectrum Internet Company, and this guy traveled, which a lot of times, like if you want to promote within Spectrum, like you travel a good bit. And he moved from Colorado to South Carolina for a supervisor's position. And dude, he's a really cool guy. He's just not fun to talk to if you're having to work under him and ask him questions. But whenever he would call me when I worked on night shift, I could completely honest, dude, I'm really good with accents, but I cannot understand shit that this guy would tell me. And I don't think that it's necessarily just because he has the Jamaican accent or whatever. I really think that it's just, I think it's just him. It's got to be just him. But have you ever thought about that? I don't know if anyone in your family's ever thought about that. Like if you guys are just happy where you guys are, if you have, or have y'all thought about like moving to different countries or anything like that? Because we got a few people. Spectrum has a like program to where they'll hire people same pay that we make, and then move them over here to work. I think I might bounce back and forth between this profile and another profile. Do some try the European map. I have not tried that one yet either. Not even too sure what animals they have on that map. I think there's like mountain goats, which there's mountain goats up here as well. Once we get past this part into the snowy area, mountain goats. I think they have like sika deer. Stay overseas because Jamaica has little to offer, in my opinion. Only if you have money, though. Jamaica seems like it'd be a pretty cool place to visit slash live. I have yet to be there. I've been to Belize, Mexico, and the Bahamas, as far as like down south from where I am, but I've yet to go to Jamaica. You need money to do everything. Yeah, that's kind of how. I mean, I feel like that's probably everywhere. That's how it is here as well. Like the only thing that you can really do here that does not require money, well, the only money that you would spend is like paying for gas to get there. It's just like going, like there's where I live at now, there's a lot of hiking because I live in the mountains, but there's a lot of hiking, a lot of outdoor stuff, but everything else, yeah, requires money, unfortunately. And the bad thing about it, dude, like now I make pretty good now, more than I've ever made, but inflation and prices of things going up make it almost to where like you still feel like you don't have any money to do things with. But that was an elk. Told you, bro, this is the freaking place right here. This is where you go. If I could just climb to the top here, that would be awesome. We got a storm coming through. So usually there was maybe whitetails or mule deers like back in this direction. And then we had elk and everything else down here, which I never saw the big elk here. It was always like further back that way where the elk was at. I guess it's kind of like the same paths. Maybe the same herds. So they're down. Man, they got alerted too. All right. Just gonna stay absolutely still. We need to get some calls. I need to get some calls and like set up like some stands and then just see if I can't call these guys in, because that's one thing that I have yet to do. How are you guys still alerted? It's always the females. The females are always fucking this up every single time. So mature female, that's another female. I don't know where the bucks are. There's one back there, but they're both small. They're nothing of size. Adult male. There's another one. But he's with the elk, you can tell whenever you have a big elk. Like you'll see like this guy here with the small antlers, but then you'll see one walk by when his antlers are just absolutely massive. Triple the size of those. But there's nothing down there for me. So I would come through this way, and then I would make my rounds up here and check up here to see if there was anything. I think I'm not gonna mess with them. I'm gonna come this way. See if there's any deer or something up here. Gonna start a business. Dude, I hope that does happen, man. Starting a business would be awesome. Are they alerted again? Dude, you guys are fine. Chill out. I'm also not crouched. This probably has something to do with it. And they're going. Yeah, there's no big ones down there, so I'm not too much worried about these little shits. Holy fuck. Yo, chill, brother, chill. Ain't gotta be like that. That's the first time that's happened. Dude just straight charged me. I went to the left and this dude turned towards me. One star. Little puny little bitch. So the lake is like right over there. And then back that way we've got a bigger lake right there. I think we're gonna go give it a shot over there, see what happens. My only fear is that my gun that I have right now is not a 6-star rating. So I might have to try to get super close to something bigger than a deer. I tell you one thing in San Diego, bro. My wife needs to come home so I can eat. She got all this food today because she's going to a family event after church with all the females in her family. And she got this big box of donuts yesterday, and she allowed me to eat one of them. But she got this big box of donuts, and I swear they are the best donuts I've ever made. And they're from a grocery store. So if you see me, the first thing you'll say is that guy is definitely not starving, but right now she's currently starving me. Alright, so used to be deer would hang out here. Oh. There might still be some over that ledge there. They would hang out here and then on this other side as well. So we got the lake down there. Take a gander and see. Let's crouch just in case. Yep, there's some deer there. I don't think they're going to be any big either. Fuck. Should be able to see these guys. Well, no, I gotta go to this other ledge first. That's gonna put me pretty close to them too. So they might spook. I'm gonna shoot. One of them's gonna get shot. See if there's like an old mature or something. Which I still don't know if I'm close enough for. If I can even see these guys. Is she albino? We got more over here as well. Yep. See, everything that I'm finding right now is just youngs and adults. They're all 1-stars. I think I've only came across a 3-star so far on this new account, new adventure. But that is an albino. It's the first time I've seen one of those for a female. I kind of want to shoot her. But I'm curious if like if she was to mate with a buck, with keeping her in the herd, if we could get an albino buck from that. That's a possibility. But most of I think 100% of the genetics come from the males, so it might just be a male thing. Maybe we just need to have a male albino for that to happen. See if I can't get a little closer or something. Because there's nothing really. I mean, that's just one of these does have to get shot. There's too many does. I'm gonna leave the albino. I'm gonna shoot one of these does. Hope that we can get a buck or something to respawn. Just gotta pick the right one. See if we can't find an older buck or something, or an older doe. That's another buck. That's a little shitty one. Right now I'm playing Way of the Hunter. Okay, so we got three bucks in this group. He looks alerted. Nope, he's fine. And they're all young. Except for this one, he's an adult. That's an adult doe right there. I think every other one is young. Adult. So she's probably going to get shot. Is it two? There's only one. So if you just type in Way of the Hunter, this will be the only one that pops up. That's a pretty decent shot. Let's lay down. See if we get a little bit more stability. And every single one of them has turned away from me. I really want to shoot her, but okay. Wonder if I could pop her in the head. Every time I'm about to do it, she moves. You better not go far. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Only Hunting Simulator 2. It might only be out on the PS5. Just because this is a newer game, a little higher hit to graphics, it might be too much for the PS4. Well, the good news, shooting does in the head, you don't really lose any meat, so I should have plenty. Oh yeah, dude, look at that splatter right there. Oh my gosh. Animal expires quickly, and it must be nearby. Well, she made a total of 3 feet. Did we get the brain? Yes, sir. Hey, Brady. Her, I don't know if you've seen The Walking Dead, but you're not going nowhere. No. Aunt. We lost 0.25. The only thing we lost was her flesh right here and a little bit of her brain. And we can sell her for a total of $64. Fantastic. Well, that is what you like to see. Alright, the big lake is here. That is where we're going to go to next. We're going to give that a shot and then, I guess, see what happens from there. Her, I'm telling you, bro, I will drop them. If it's brown, it's down, buddy. Come on. Change my gamer tag to Deer Slayer 69. Come on. 1.3 kilometers away. So I think that... Oh, I forgot that. I didn't even realize that. I forgot all about having little bunny wabbits in here. But the last time that I played, I was stuck in this section here, and there was a 4-star mature that I wanted to kill for an elk. No way they got bears hunting you in Hunting Simulator 2. Dude, I have Hunting Simulator 2. I don't think I've played Hunting Simulator 2. I've only played Call of the Wild and this game, and then I played the old Hunting Sim, whatever the name of that one was, but that was a long time ago. So we can now spawn here. Inspect the map. Sleep. Ain't nobody trying to sleep. How much money do I have? We get a little bit more. I'm gonna try to see how the tree stands work. So I'm curious if we can buy multiple. I feel like you might be only able to buy one and then just carry it with you. Like, I feel like that's how it's gonna go. So how you know the animal is 5-star? Does it show? Yeah. So I'll show you the next time I'm able to get the binoculars out, which I can tell you. So like whenever you take your binoculars out and scope in on them, it only works with your binos. You can't do it with the scope on your gun. Let's see if I can spot one of them here, but it pops up that information there on the right side. And so females are not going to have anything, but there's a male right there. It'll show you your trophy size, and right now that's a 1-star buck. So ideally you're looking for 5-star matures, just because they're not far from dying and from natural causes. And then you also I feel like if you come across I don't even know if anyone's done it, but you maybe could potentially come across a 1-star or a 5-star young and then continue to let it go. But yeah, you're trying to kill what you're trying to do at the early stages of the game is get the genetics, all the bad genetic deer out of the way to hopefully get the chance of getting 5 stars. So whenever you kill a buck, you can go to the overview page. It'll tell you the genetics of that deer. And I feel like mostly in the beginning stages of the game, like you're going to get like a 30 to a 50, I would say a 30 to a 75% average for bad looking deer for genetics. And then eventually once you let like the bigger deer produce more offspring, then that's when you'll start getting your youngs come in, and eventually you'll see like a 3-star adult or a 2-star young, and that's where you have the potential of letting it get bigger and get a 5-star. So it's a very patient waiting game, and not just like Call of the Wild where you're just popping anything. Because I'm not too sure. I don't think that Call of the Wild has it set up to where if you decide not to shoot a deer, if eventually it will spawn or grow to a bigger size. I think you just randomly come across them. But overall, if you're patient and you just, like, if you enjoy walking around and looking at the views and stuff of this game, then eventually, you know, it's not a bad game. It just takes a lot of time. You can't really hop in here and then just kill everything, because what you can do is you can completely destroy your herds. You can go through and kill every single doe in a herd, and then eventually those bucks are going to die off, and there's not going to be any more spawn potential because there's no does to have kids. It's pretty in-depth. They did a pretty good job with it. Pretty good job. It is relaxing. The only downside about this game is you'll play, and then time will just fast forward for 3 or 4 hours, and then you're like, fuck, dude, I did not do shit. Fuck, dude, let me up here. But like I said, I had a video on my channel of the 5-star elk. That was the first one that I killed for a 5-star, and then I didn't upload after because we were getting ready to move. And then unfortunately what happened was I had an old external hard drive that I was saving all of my videos and stuff like that on, and in the process of moving, that hard drive for some reason does not work anymore. So on that hard drive is about 3 5-star whitetails that I was going to make a video out of, another 5-star elk, and then also a 5-star moose. And I had them all in the lodge back there. And then unfortunately, like I said, the hard drive somehow messed up on me. So it is gone forever. But I reset everything either way. So we're completely fresh, starting over. Yeah, dude, that was when I was trying to take things a little bit serious. But the way that it worked, dude, last February, I think, was around the time that I uploaded that video of that 5-star elk. And then I had a few videos after that because I was doing some truck simulator videos. And then I also made a video about some game that has still yet to come out that I got like 15,000 or something. And then when I moved up here, I had about a month waiting period before I could start my new job. So I was going to post videos like it was nothing. And then 2 weeks of moving up here last February, we found out that we were going to have a kid. And then unfortunately, my wife got preeclampsia, which is very common for women during pregnancy. So we started a new job, and then she was in the hospital for 2 months before she had the kid, and then my baby was in the hospital for right there at 3 months before she could come home, because she was born at 2.5 pounds. What's the longest shot you take to kill a deer? In this game, depending on the gun, like 200. Like sometimes like I'll get bored and there'll be like a doe, and then I'll see if I can't just hit like the longest shot ever. But the longest shot I think I've taken before before stopping playing this game was maybe like 300, nothing crazy. And then in real life, I try not to go over 100 yards. I try to stay within 100 yards. Just simply because most of the time that I kill deer, it's usually nighttime, or it's not nighttime. If anyone's watching this and they're trying to clip that to get me in trouble, it's not nighttime. It's usually right before night. And so whenever you shoot them further away, it gets really difficult if you don't drop them to try to find them. But in this game, dude, sometimes I'll just pop it. Like, I'll see them, like, way over here and just see if I can't drop them. Most of the time it doesn't happen, but... Now, we also used to do... There's a lot of hogs where I'm from in the lower state of South Carolina. And so whenever me and my brother would go hunting, a lot of times we'd at least come back with a hog just because of how overpopulated they are. Those things, dude, my brother's AR-15, we'll pop those jokers from 500 yards away. All right, so down here, usually there's some kind of elk here, and then there's usually elk up here as well. And then there's a few whitetails that, and I'm just going by knowledge from the last time I played, but behind me where the airplane is, sometimes there's whitetails there. Never anything too big. But I would like to see if I could not find another elk. Just redo it the way that I did the last time and just get me a 5-star elk right off the rip. But I doubt it. I doubt I'm that lucky. And I don't even think there's anything here. Nope. All right. Was that a frog? Usually right there. Let's search this. I think this is either going to be bear or elk. Gray wolf. I'm gonna try to make my way up there. Back here, there's a little cavern and a wall, like an ice wall, that's like U-shaped. And the elk will go back there and you'll shoot and they'll all funnel into that little U-shape, at least they used to. And then you could pop like you could get rid of a whole herd because they can't go anywhere. Make a little bit of quick cash. But I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna try to like do it legit and just not kill everything that I see. Just like a few does if there's a lot of does and lower star matures. What's that? Make sure my wife didn't text me. Dude, I just got a notification on YouTube and saying about would I like to make you a moderator? Wait until this game. I'm gonna do the dude. I know we can play multiplayer, bro. We'll find like the tallest. We'll find the tallest peak and we'll just like 360 no scope some deer or something. Huh. I thought that I would see something. It's probably too far. Let's do. I'm closer to this one. Let's go to this one. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll figure out if I can do it because I clicked on it and it said to go to my settings. So I'm not familiar with making anybody a moderator on YouTube or anything, but who knows, dude? I'm like, I might start streaming on this channel a little bit more since I don't use it for anything else anymore. So if I'm playing like any kind of random games or something like that, I might start streaming on here. Definitely will not hurt anything if I do it. There's got to be a way. Alright, we're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna sprint for her too. And of course, I spooked him. See if I can't see any big ones. That looks like maybe. That's got to be maybe like a 2 or a 3 right there. Like you can look at that one and see what is that one? Is that a? That's decent, but I don't think that there's any 5s in there. Let's see where they go. They're gonna funnel down that hill there. And that's a pretty good bit as well. Alright, I'm gonna mark where I last saw them. I'm gonna see if I can't get on this hill here. Take a look at them, because one of them looks like there might be a little bit of potential coming from that one. It looks like we might have like a, maybe a 3 or a 4. Telling you, man, it's always this spot here is when you start getting into the big ones, and then eventually what I'll do is come down here, and this is where we're gonna find the some big whitetails. What do I think about Rust? I never played it, man. Never played it. I wanted to play it when it first came out, but at the time I didn't have a good PC. And then a buddy of mine who played Rust, doesn't play it anymore, but he played Rust, was like, now it's too far in the game for me to get any enjoyment out of it. So I've just never bought it, never played it. Like, I played a shit ton of DayZ before, but never played Rust. By far, my favorite survival game for zombies was H1Z1. That was by far the best one, which I know Rust is different. But I do like watching videos on TikTok about Rust. They are pretty entertaining. Where did they go? Normally they won't run too far. But they did. They did. That's a bummer. They definitely went way down there. Fuck. I don't really want to go down there either. Alright, we're gonna start crouching and walking slowly. I'll be right back. Alright, sounds good, man. Start crouching and walking slowly just in case. Just in case. 'Cause I don't think that they went this way. I just want to take a gander at one of them. This is not good. Well, fuck me running with a baseball bat, dude. .5 kilometers away. That's real nice. $12.35 currently. All right. I'm gonna leave this one until the next time. And then I'm gonna try Transylvania. Wow. Wow, dude, look at that. Wow. How cool is that? Wait, I think I did free hunt. Did I? No active missions selected. Okay. Oh, I kind of like this. Okay, okay. Hey, birdie. Chamoy Moofin. Oh, they got boar on here? Okay, okay. Hey, birdie. I think I hit the wrong one, though, so let me go back to the main menu. Wait, Way of the Hunter's story. This is story, though. Let me make sure. Continue story, Transylvania. Alright, so what do I do? Gonna take a break from freaking the valley. Try Transylvania out. No active missions selected. Okay, well, I'm curious of where to get an active mission from, actually. Usually they kind of spawn you in with it, but I guess that's just not how we're going to do it. Respect, heard you. Alright, let's see. Where's everything at? We'll do... I feel like we should have something to do here. Alright, I'm going to restart this. So no, dude, where I used to live at as a kid growing up, we had a train track not too far from the house, and it was the same way, dude.
You've discovered Transylvanian floodplain habitat. The steady power of the Danube River has enabled development of various life forms in the floodplain region. This area contains a high density of waterfowl birds like wild ducks or grey-legged geese.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exit to my menu. Why whenever you stepped away, Insano, I was pretty freaking close to these guys, and no wonder I was playing on the wrong thing. Oh, fuck, I didn't have my game capture open. That's probably not good. Let me check it real quick. Let's look at this together. Was it like, did I fuck up? Like, was it laggy? Okay, that wasn't bad, but I was recording on the wrong thing. Whenever you stepped away, I was finally getting close to these guys. At least where I thought they were, and for some reason I slipped all the way down a mountain and killed myself. So I'm gonna look and see what's on sale currently. See if there's any good games to try out. I like my flight sims. My flight sims are pretty dope. Which I got a VR headset a few months ago. I haven't used it in a minute. I was really only using it when I would go out of town to work for something to do, but I was using that for flight sims. Supermarket Simulator. Interesting. Can't say that I would buy it. What else? Disco Asylum, the final cut. That looks weird. Have you seen any like cool new games or anything? Far Cry. What is this? This looks like that old Facebook farming thing. Whatever it used to be called, is exactly what that looks like. Let's see what I have. What games have I not played in a while? Dude, these were always like chill games to play. And then there's another one on here somewhere, but I can't think of the Call of the Wild, the Angler. Where is this regular Call of the Wild? I guess I do not have it on here. Okay. Okay. Sure. But as you can see, I only have seven almost 9 hours on that game, so not my favorite. Let's see this one. No, where is it at? This is a pretty fun game. Like if you're playing by yourself. Pretty good. Wolfpack. Couldn't figure out how to play this one. So as you can see, I go through stages. Like I'll go through a stage of playing, let's see, where's it at? I'll go through a stage of playing train games whenever I'm not playing like first person shooters. I'll play U-boat games, and then I'll also play boat games. And then fishing games, of course. But I want like a really good, like I want something that's gonna like keep my interest. I like Way of the Hunter, but I kind of want to, after falling down, we gotta take a break from that. A casual heavy equipment experience, mine ore, move dirt, build and repair. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I need something that's gonna like stand out to me. Paintball. Well, you have the Forest 2. That game used to scare the shit out of me. Yeah, I got the Forest, and then I have Sons of the Forest, which was the newer one of the Forest. and me and two other buddy or three other buddies played it a pretty good bit whenever it came out, but we haven't played it since then. We kind of did like we were following the story mission with it and went all the way up until we got to a certain place. And so what we did is we had like a pretty big base built. And then we had this other guy that wanted to play, so we invited him to our server and he cut down like a big tree and it knocked over our entire fucking base. So we were like, all right, let's call it a night after that. And we just never that's the last time we've ever played it. But it's a pretty good game. It's not too bad. But it's one of those games that just doesn't like hold your interest for too long. And I don't know of anything else. Like I don't think I've seen any new games come out that's like been like, all right, let's play that. Farming Simulator 22. That's a good game to play. I like that game. All right. Well, what I think I'm gonna do, man, I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. I honestly do not know if I'll stream again today because I gotta go back to work tomorrow, and hopefully not too much longer. My wife will be getting home, and we can start celebrating Mother's Day with her around. So I'll probably take off the rest of the day and just kind of chill out and clean the house a little bit. But next weekend, dude, I'm gonna try to start streaming on this channel a little bit more. So I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays. So next weekend I'll probably be on for a little bit. So if you don't have anything to do and you see me go live, man, just swing by and say what's up, dude. But it's been nice talking to you again. It's been a while, but I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me for a few hours, dude. But other than that, man, have a good rest of your day. And if I stream next weekend, I'll talk with you then. And then if not, dude, then we'll see you in like another year or some shit. But no, I'll be on hopefully next weekend, dude. But until then, brother, I hope your weekend goes good, and we'll see you later.